Welcome in, Foxfires. Happy Thursday. Welcome. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a good one. Today is going to be a very short stream. Very short stream today because I still have lots to get finished. Lots. Hello, Pepe. I got it on the first one. I got it before even the second one. Welcome in. But yeah, I have been very, very busy building my booth for Otafest. It's been a lot of work. It's been a heck of a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Good day for a Lily stream. I am also heckin' exhausted, Seth. I feel that, man. Feel it in my bones. I'm learning. I just happened to be reading chat right when it came in. But yeah, I basically did stream today because I have the exciting thing that came in the mail today that I wanted to share with you guys. And it's because I lose it tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure that I shared it with you guys at least today. But first, I figured I'd show you the booth. Look at the pictures of the booth. Isn't it looking cute already? Well, I'm selling it tomorrow, so that's why I lose it. But yeah, look. So the top left is just my clip studio that's open right now. That's why it's really tiny. And that's kind of the vision that I'm trying for the look of the stream. If you can kind of see it, there's like the little banner at the top. We're gonna have like a little roof, and I wanted it to look like kind of like those old like Japanese street buildings, like shops and stuff like that. That's the kind of look I was going for, along with like maybe like making it look like or like an onsen or a bathhouse, right, for Solba Springs. I know, we're hoping that we can fix, yeah, because the check-ins got reset for the numbers. So we're hoping that we can reset it, but no promises. Oh, also name, welcome in. I do have your letters. I have them here. But yeah, so the top left is the vision. We're gonna call it the vision in heavy quotations. It's a very rough sketch of what I had in mind, but you can see kind of what I got finished up to today. So the picture on the left is what I took earlier this morning when Mama Pup and I finished the little roof construction. So there's gonna be like the little blue banner that's in the middle. I'm going to, or Mama Pup has that right now and is gonna embroider the Solba Springs logo onto the little awning. So it'll say Solba Springs. We're kind of, if you can see where like the little green tape marks, imagine it just says Solba Springs in the middle of that. And then yeah, on either side there's just like plain boards right now. I actually did get those finished right before stream in the picture that's like above my head here. Up here, they're just flopped down, but you can see they're kind of like gray, so it kind of looks like the top of a roof, like a tin roof. So yeah, I have those all finished up, and then I'm just like, because Mom Pup has the little awning and the little flaggies, it looks bare right now, and I can't actually put it all together yet. But I did go around like the edges, like the picture on the left, you can see. Around the white board, there's now like a little bit of a trim of some like brown wood looking color. Oh, also, and right above my head, I was so proud of myself for this one. Right above my head here, where my ear is, you see those white things? That's how I'm gonna like, I think attach everything to the booth. I felt so smart. I was like, how am I gonna get these attached? I was trying to think of like, you know, do I punch holes in the board to make it a pegboard? I'm like, that's kind of gonna look messy. And I was so unsure, and I was humming and hawing. And then I was like, oh, you know what I could do? I could 3D print a thing to put the stuff on. So these little white things are like a bar with like little holes, little squares cut out of them. So then I can attach the little keychains and stuff like that to the little the bar, and then I can just put the bar like push it in, or like, well, I'll probably melt a hole, and it goes through the little poster board, And then I'm gonna put like a little wire through on the back side so that it just like attaches it to the back of the board. I felt so snazzy. I was like, nothing exists that I need it for. I'll make it myself. So I booted up Blender and I made those little tag attachment things. So hopefully it works out well. But yeah, I got that. I still want to do maybe like one little wooden bar that goes like across at the 1 foot line, just to divide some like merch stuff up and just aesthetics. I think it'll look good. And then what else do I still need to do? This is the booth that's coming along. The little blue tags too I have done. Those will have like some white lettering and stuff on it. There was a number of business purges. We were just talking about that earlier. We had to like make some changes to chicken and then it accidentally reset it. So Peachy was talking about it earlier. They think they might be able to fix it and get it back to the original numbers, but we aren't 100% sure. But we are gonna try to get it back, so. But yes, Artifacts, you are right. Yeah, what else do I have to still do for the booth? So tomorrow's project will basically be basically I need to get the product up. That's like the big one. I definitely need to get the product up on the board. So that's going to be the long one. And I need to also plan for like Aqua's product too. So I got to plan for what he needs on his half. And then, I want to do these like, it might be a little hard to see here. Let me make the Clip Studio. Whoops, that just got rid of it. Yo. Where is pictures? There they are. In the picture. Here. There you go. You can kind of see it. So see like the little bars out the side? I want to do some like hanging, like for prints and stuff like that like go down like the side and they kind of like stick out like a little like banner type thing. Oh, I also need to do some like you'll see like the little Lily thing. It's like my little socials thing for like my business cards and stuff like that. I gotta make that still out of some poster board, and I offered to make one for Aqua too. I don't know if he has like a chibi or something like that, but I was like, it'd be nice if he had his on his side. I thought even too, like at the little left and right parts where they like stick out a bit for where the prints are. I was like, ooh, I could put like our tags like at Lily_pup and then like at Aqua verse on each side for our respective sides of the booth. I was like, that'd be kind of cute too. Use some hook screws? What are hook screws? Oh, like what you hang like picture, well, I guess it's not really picture frames on, but like those things? Like they go into a wall? I don't think those would go into a foam board. So it's not wood, it's just foam board. Yeah, little screws with hooks. I think I know what you're talking about. Hook screws, the little screws with the hooks. Also, name, congrats on the 5-stream streak. What's the chicken doing in the top left of the drawing? Oh, I was gonna put chicken up there, the like chicken plushes. But changes happen because now the board goes all the way to the top in this picture, right? So the roof goes all the way to the top now. So I don't think I'll be able to put the chicken plushes there anymore, but I might just put the chicken plush in front of me at the booth or something. Because yeah, it's not gonna work. And then I might see if I can get some like, what are they called? They like, you like put pictures and stuff into them and then they like stand up. They're usually like wire. I might do some of that and like clip them to the top of the booth as well too. Or maybe I'll 3D print something that like clips onto that wooden dowel that's there. So that we can put prints up high above the booth roof. The booth roof. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm so excited. I think it's looking really cute. It's still coming. I mean, there's still a lot of work to do on it. But like, it's looking like a booth now, right? It's looking like a booth. I think once like, right now it also looks, I think, very plain. Because again, the focus is not the booth, but the actual merch on the booth. So that's why I wanted it like just like plain white background, just with all the stuff on it. It is booth shaped. It took a long time to like get the framing for the booth done. That also took a very long time. Corkboard. I guess you could always paint corkboard, but my other thing is too, like even with corkboard, it would be like a temporary solution, but I need a way where people can't take the merch off of it easily, right? Because people try to steal stuff all the time from Artist Alley. So a lot of Artist Alley now, you start zap strapping or zip tie strapping stuff down to your actual physical booth. So that way if there's somebody trying to take something, they're taking the whole booth down with them, you know? Booth busperings, that's it. That's it, Natsume-san. Yeah, twist it in and super glue the tie at the back. Yeah, I mean, those little hooks would work, but I feel like it would work for items like keychains and stuff like that, right? That have like a hook that you want specifically. But in the future, I might sell different merch that might not be like hook based as well too. So this way, at least like I could, 3D print a different bar or a shelf or something like that, and then put it in the same slot that I have there for it, right? So I can kind of make it a little more modular. I wish you much success. Thank you. I know. I'm so excited. No booth theft. Please, no. I'm baby. First thing thought of was zap tie is electric wire or something. Yeah. A zip tie. Zap strap. Zap strap does sound like electric wire or electric tape. You're not wrong. I always call them zap straps here. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. Zip ties or like, yeah, another one, zip tie. I don't know if that's a regional based name or if it's like a Kleenex tissue scenario. I'm not sure. What about a wire based hanging wall? Wire based hanging wall. Don't fully follow. Went up to a 3-monitor setup for my PC. Heck yeah, let's go. I've been kind of wanting to do that for a long time. Zap strap is the first time hearing it. Yeah. I don't know why it's called a zap strap. It's quite a lot to transfer. Will look like a giant backpack later. So that is the thing as well. Actually, if you look on the booth, you can kind of see it like on the inner side of in the middle picture. On the right-hand side, there's like the brown part. You can see the little 3D printed corners for each one. And you can see how it's like kind of 3 different colors there, right? So each one of those is a 1 foot by 1 foot square. Or 30 centimeters square. And everything breaks down into that 1 foot. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. So there's 40 like large tiles and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half tiles. So it actually all folds down, like all that wood or structure, the main structure, folds down and it basically fits in like a shopping bag. It's actually pretty small. Yeah, compact. And then the only parts that are like larger is, the 2 columns, like the one on the left and the one on the right, is kind of an L. Where it splits in the middle of that booth. So there's like a kind of panel, like right where my left ear is, right there. There's a seam right here. And it's kind of hidden behind this like I don't know what you call it. Is it shiplapping that I did along the bottom of the booth? It's like hidden, so you can't see the seam. But they break apart, and then the booth is consisted of like 2 towers, left and right, and then the part in the middle, right? So the whiteboard and the bottom is like an L shape, and it pops off. So that's kind of like the bigger, I guess, bulkier piece. But those 2 would pop off and then like go, you can like back to back it and just have the one piece of poster board width. And then the framing at the top for the roof is those 3 long 4-foot poles. So if I needed to like suitcase this in the future, I could break down those pieces more. Because I'm driving, I'm not really gonna worry about it right now. So like in the future, for where the parts are at the top, I could 3D print more that break down that the wood to be like smaller chunks, and basically break everything down into like 1-foot chunks. But to save like setup time and more work of putting everything together, I'm just gonna leave some of the pieces as bigger chunks, since I'm driving anyways. So I have the space in the vehicle, hopefully. What's what I mean in general chat? Let's see. Oh yes, so the wire shelving. So there is what a lot of artists use are the shoe cubes. Let me find them. Shoe cubes. Shoe cube. Like when you go to an artist alley, this is what every single artist use. This stuff. Whenever you go to an artist alley, you'll see every single artist using these wire shoe cubes. But if I wanted to do this, the shoe cube was gonna cost me about $60 to buy. And I could buy MDF hardboard for $15. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna get the MDF. Yeah, that one is the IKEA one. IKEA also has their Scadus boards too, which are really nice. And yeah, I did think about putting like a Scadus board here or the wire racks or something like that in there as well. But one, it was like finding something exactly the size that I needed was different. The IKEA one is £6, but the size, I don't know what the size is either. But yeah, if I wanted to get the panels to build everything, and then yeah, MDF was just like, it was $15 for a 4x8 sheet, and I still have like tons of it left over. So I just ended up doing that to save some money so that I could put some of the other money into doing fun things to make it look really nice and cute. So again, like, and then like using poster board, because poster board was really cheap. I think it's like $1.50 for a poster board. And I think I went through like 4 of them or something, 5 of them. And then the fabric was just like leftover fabric. So yeah, still a lot cheaper. Oh, I think the most expensive part was the wooden dowels for the roof at the top, because each of the wooden dowels was like $5. So I think I spent $25 to make the roof. That was the most expensive part. So I think overall, I still came in cheaper with doing all this stuff than I would have for buying the wire shoe cubes. Shouldn't have burned all that wood. I still got the wood, don't worry. Don't worry, there's still plenty there. I wish we burned all the wood. There's so many more pieces at the farm because like they can't be burned because they're too big of pieces. But yeah. Brandy just mounted it horizontally on her wall so she can hang her cosplay weapons. Yeah, it's great stuff. It is great stuff. Like I said, I mean, I just have a special use case because I have a 3D printer. So I can literally make whatever I want with a 3D printer. So it just kind of worked out in that way. But I know so many artists use the wire cubes because again, they're relatively cheap. They're easy to access. You can get them like in a day from Amazon, you know? So most artists, yeah, just use those cubes. The cubes are really good. The wire cubes. And then too, like you can put things and hang things and stuff on them too. But I just wanted, I wanted a very unique setup, unique booth. So they say the red pieces for the Dallas 3D printed too. Yes, yeah. So all the little kind of like, I would call it like a terracotta colored things or the 3D printed pieces that I just did for connections. But yeah, I'm so excited. It's turning out so good. I'm really, really jazzed about it. But it's like I said, it's still ways to go. I'll definitely take a picture once I get everything done. I'm hoping everything for it will be done tomorrow. I mean, I might not have everything put up that I want, but like I want all the pieces locked in by tomorrow, like finished. Like the idea, or at least my idea of what I want for everything. Cause I wanted to try to like make myself a little Solva Springs outfit as well too. I don't know if I'm still gonna have time, but I was like, that's what I'm trying to finish up everything a little bit earlier. And I would still like to get some other products made and stuff, but I was like, I gotta finish this stuff first. It's like, okay, make some product, have made enough product to at least be okay, finish booth, do the booth, okay, what am I gonna look like? And then any stragglers. That's the plan right now. Any stragglers at the end. Yeah, build booth and outfit all at the same time. Mom and Pop was like, I can help make an outfit. I was like, Mom and Pop was like, I can come down and help like with the roof awning and stuff like that. And I was like, thank you. Thank you. Where is... Now, I have something else that we gotta share too. Oh, that's the wrong one. Gone. What do you mean you're not gonna make a 20 trillion Lilliput plushies? I know. I wish. So, if you guys remember, long time ago, we were opening Pokemon cards, and we pulled the Moonbryon. If you guys remember this, we pulled the big hit that everybody's looking for, was that Moonbryon from Pokemon. And I decided, I was like, you know what? It looks really clean. Really clean. I'm like, do I sell it ungraded? Or do I send it to PSA? And do I get it graded? I hummed and hawed. And I was like, it looks really clean. I was like, I feel like there could be a good chance that it might come back as a 10. Maybe if I believe hard enough, it'll come back as a 10. So I bit the bullet. And I sent it away to PSA. And it came back. It came back. And I have it here to share. Because I was like, you guys were the ones that were there. And I wanted you guys to see it. So we have our Umbreon in... Hold on, camera. Umbreon in... a PSA 10! Let's go! I really didn't think it was gonna come back as a 10. Look at that. She's so pretty, right? Hambles, thank you for the subby for 23 months. Welcome to Solva Springs. Thank you. I am so jazzed. Yep, you can see it there. Gem Mint 10 special illustration rare. And then there's the backside as well. I am so happy. I really did not think that it would come back as a PSA 10. I really didn't. I was like, you know, I felt confident that it could get a 9. I felt confident in a 9, and it was basically, well, even if I send it and I get a 9, I would still just kind of like break even on like the cost of sending it to PSA versus selling it ungraded. It would basically be breaking even at a 9. But I was like, you know what? Let's try. So we sent it in, and yeah, she came back beauty. She's so pretty. It really is so pretty. I wish my camera looked better. The lighting is not great for today. Yeah, I'll just set it here. She can sit there. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I like turn on the light and then close this light. I think the natural lighting does worse on the camera, ironically. Is that better? A little bit better. I know, I need one of those like floating, rotating platforms, yeah. I don't know if the colors. Ooh, look at that. She's so pretty. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful Umbreon. So, but that's why I'm like, I've only had this, it came in like on, when was that? I think it came in on Tuesday? Yeah, it was yesterday, right? I don't remember. Was it yesterday? But basically, I've only had it for like 2 days. I haven't even really gotten to look at it. And Peachup's already sold it, so. What? Okay, Wednesday. Okay, so it was Tuesday. And then we got it on Tuesday. Yeah. I got it on Tuesday. And then already, I know. So I got it on Tuesday, and it's already basically been sold. So it'll be going to a shop, basically a card shop. I think then they're gonna try to go down to Vancouver and sell it. I think they offered me like 90% of the card value, so I was like, okay, I'll take that. I don't have to worry about it, and I sold it in like 2 days. So yeah, I think it's like I'll get just under maybe 7K or something like that for it. Yeah. Yeah, they're very, very nice in that sense. They're willing to give me 90%. I thought was pretty good for a like going to a vendor essentially. Yeah, exactly. Usually it's like 70 or 80%. Yeah, a very good deal. I think so too. And I don't have to worry about trying to sell it, and like, you know, there was like even that like on the news. I don't know if you guys knew this, but on the news here there was a person and they were like arranging to meet up with people with stuff like this. And then they were pepper spraying them and then stealing the cards and running away, or bear spray. So yeah, at least I don't have to like worry about trying to sell it. I think the person has like one of the like biggest like eBay Pokemon selling listings or something in the world. So that's who it's end up going to. So conveniently, they're like they're in my province. So I was like, perfect. They just conveniently happen to be in my province. So I'm like, okay, I'll make the drive for that. So yeah, it's really perfect. So they are going to take it, and they were like, yep, we kind of worked on that. They're very, very nice as well, too. I actually went and talked to them about this card when I first pulled it before I'd sent it into grading. I went to a couple of vendors, and I was like, can I just, like, who I kind of know-ish through doing Pokemon stuff? And I was like, hey, do you mind if I, like, have your opinion on like if I should get a card graded or not? I would show it to them and they're like, oh my god. So yeah, like I went and talked to a couple of people and they were all like, oh, I mean, it looks pretty good. They're like, if it was my card, I would just send it in on the like and take the gamble because like you could get really good. And then, you know, like if not, whatever. But they're like, I'm also a vendor. So like, you know, I'm going to sell it regardless. Right. And yeah, so the guy that I am ending up selling it to, I actually went to them and got their opinion as well. And they pretty much like said the same thing where they're like, you know, it's hard to get 10s, so I can't say that it would get a 10. And they're like, I don't really know for sure. But they're like, if it's my card, I would just send it in. But they're like, either way, they're like, you know, if you want to sell it to me ungraded, I will buy it ungraded. They're like, if you want to go get it checked, if it comes back as a 9, I will buy it from you for a 9. If it comes back as a 10, I'll buy it from you for a 10. So, they were kind of like, you can do whatever you want. And then just come back to me afterwards. Cause I was like, I think I'm going to get it graded. And they're like, yeah, go get it graded. And then like whatever it comes back to, come back and talk to me or whatever. Cause they were like, generally, you know, like card trades or whatever, again, they say like 70-80% is typically what it is. But they were like, for this card, because like I'm making more off of it, I would do a better price than that. So yeah, he came back with 90% offer for me. And I was like, I will take that. Because I don't have to worry about it. So also fucking thank you for the sub for 8 months. Welcome to Sulpa Springs. Yeah. But I'm like sad because I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to be going tomorrow. I don't even get any time with her. He's so pretty. Yeah, I've looked at it. This is the longest I've actually even looked at it for. And like, actually, to be fair, Pichu was like, well, I'm just going to go head up there today. And this was on Wednesday. I think this was on Wednesday. And I was like, no, I gotta show chat first. I was like, you can't. I gotta stream it. I gotta show chat. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, we pulled it together on stream. I have to show them it graded. I gotta show them the gem mint with the 10. So they were like, okay, fine. I will go up on Friday. So I bought us time until Friday, and that's why I was like, I'm really busy and I don't really have time to stream today. But I was like, we're gonna have at least like an hour-long stream so I could show you the Umbreon before it's gone. This is our only time with the baby. But yeah, it's funny. Like, I don't want to sell it. The 7K and get the signed Ari. I mean, I was like, I don't want to sell it because I really like it and there's like nice memories, but I'm like, this is like my income for a year. I can't not sell this. Like I can't physically keep this card. There is no way. There is no way I can do it. I know, the last memories with the child. It hurts. It hurts. Next week it'll be worth 4 times as much. Right now, actually, is the highest it has been for price since its day 1 release. I think it was around 7K at its day 1 release as well. So great time. And in the time it took for me to pull the card and get it shipped to PSA, and then the prices just recently went up. So I'm like, excellent for me. Yeah, at least we'll have the memory immortalized on stream. We do have that at least. Kyle, you have that kind of money. I know, right? I know. That's why I'm like, I can't justifiably keep this thing. Even it's really pretty. It is really pretty. Again, like if it's like, I kept my Charizard card, but that one was like $600, right? A lot less. And I'm like, Charizard's one of my favorite Pokemon, so. Oh, I kept my Umbreon X Darkest PSA 10. That's a good one. I mean, like, it is, I know, like, the value of it is probably just only going to keep going up, most likely. But then you're going to be, always going to be, X Darkrai, sorry, yes. You're You're always going to be gambling on that, right? What if you tie string on it so you can just yoink it back? Works on gumball machines. Shovelhead. I love it. Just yoink. I'm sure they'll never notice. Yeah, the card prices flux every second. Yep. 1 minute it's everything, the next it's nothing. 100%. It did. It spiked like crazy this year. Just recently, everything spiked. So, I'll take it. I was saying this might pay for my oven in the new house. The Umbreon's gonna pay for an oven. Hello, Yugen! Thank you for the 28 months of Silver Springs employment. Thank you. Updates and resubs. Cherish the Lily. Thank you, Yugen. Oven equals good food. It's true. Maybe it's not quite the oven, but it's close. Oh, your Umbreon Darkrai is like 4K right now? Yeah, I know it's a good one. It's a good one. The P-Tube Switch 2 funds Lily borrowed, yeah. Helps pay for that. Yeah, most expensive card I own. I mean the Umbreon cards, man. The Umbreon cards, they're big ones. They are big ones. They bought it for like 50 euros. Oh my god. What a steal. What a steal. Yeah. Like, I know, as long as like Pokemon as a company doesn't kind of like disappear, or cards in general, or like collecting doesn't disappear, which I don't think it will. I think it's pretty locked in as an establishment. So like, I mean, it's only gonna probably go up in price. So it's probably the worst. It's the bad call selling it, but I need a year's worth of income. So, and I paid a total of technically $70 for this card. I think that's what the pack cost me. It's so funny because I wasn't even gonna buy. I was like, well, I'm not buying Pokemon cards anymore. But I was like, oh, the little Eevee tins are so cute for prismatic. So I was like, I'll just buy it to get the tins. Comes back with $7,000 almost. I won't quite make that. I think it was like 6 point something or whatever, 6.8K or something. I don't know. Pichu did ask them for 1 pack of prismatic for the infinite money generator loop. So I think they're gonna give us 1 pack of prismatic as well. I'm like, that's just buying a scratch ticket with your scratch ticket. So I think they said, we could do that price, and if you could throw in a pack, right? Just like a singular pack. But I think the guy's giving us 1 singular pack for the infinite money glitch. Oh my gosh, my coworker collects Pokemon cards. He's got around 35K in value. Wow, Blaze. Call him right now. 7K. Do they want a 10-mint Umbreon? My price is 7K. Canadian, technically, not American. Yeah, my friend got me into One Piece, and he has like 50K right now in cards. Is stupid, and he'll never sell because he's the target collector audience. Yep, that's me with Riftbound, right? Yeah, it's like 200 American. Yeah, something like that. Fake. 1 pack. Never know. What if 2 people get in a bidding war over the card and spend more money on it? It's true, but that's my gamble. You know, the people on the guy that's the eBay seller. You know, that's their extra markup that they get, right? But she is pretty. Yeah. But I mean, they're a nice dude. I'd be happy if somebody got a bidding war over it and he got extra cut, you know? He's a nice dude, so. Yeah, eBay also takes a cut. They might also try to sell it at a show as well. Like, they might not list it on eBay either. Because I think they said they might be going to a card show down on the coast as well. Going to a bigger city that has more people and buyers and stuff like that, right? So. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys. Because we pulled it on stream, so I wanted you guys to see at least in the gem mint case. Na 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 na. It was so stressful waiting for it. I can finally get rid of two. I had like on my board, I have like a thing on my whiteboard that it just says PSA and it's papers. I can finally get rid of those too. Yeah. I'll auction it off with the next Umbreon that I'm 1000% gonna pull. Yeah. Definitely. Buy the Pokemon card as seen on Lily's stream. Buy it today! Hydration, thank you. I put the card away so it's safer to hydrate. You know what I would be so stoked on if it did happen? If I were to pull any card from the Prismatic set, I would want the EX Vaporeon. What does it even look like? I just like Vaporeon, so that's the one that I want. What is it? Prismatic Vaporeon. Oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna be in the way. Move your big head, Lily. This one. Because Vaporeon is my favorite Eevee. What does the Jolteon look like? Jolteon. Is it this one? Jolteon's is okay, but I think I like the Vaporeon one more. Yeah, I like the Vaporeon one more. Jolteon's, he kind of like blends in. It's hard to see him, you know? I think Vaporeon. Yeah, I like this one more. This one looks real good. So, if I were to get any, I would like that one, please. The baby. It's not even an expensive card. And I'm like, that would be a pretty nice trade. Send in the Umbreon, get the Vaporeon, and I can keep that one. There's one with the case you got for the Charizard set. Yeah, I still love that Charizard set. I still gotta make a nice frame for it. What is it? It's 151 Charizard. This one, right? Yeah, that comes with like the thing. I wanted to send my Charizard in too, but it was gonna cost even more money to get it sent in. And Pichu's like, you've already got the pretty little art borders and stuff for it, right? And like, if you get it graded, it won't fit in that anymore. And I was like, fair. But yeah, I do really like this Charizard card. It's cute. He's so cute. And I like that the art for it lines up too. It's very pretty. Wait. Go back. You know what we haven't done? Or I haven't done in a long time? Loldo. I gotta do my Loldo. I've been so behind because I haven't played like games in ever. I don't remember when I played a game of anything last. I've just been working from day up to day down. Sun up to sundown. All right, so we got a female non-jungler, non-human, mana, melee, female, mana, melee, not human. But Nidalee, oh yeah, because they would be considered Vistayan. But I think this would be partially right because they're also ranged. So I think this would be orange if it was Nidalee. I immediately went to Nidalee as well too. Well, at first I went to Yuumi and then I was like, oh wait, before 2017. Mana, melee, female. But I think Elise is going to be the same thing because they are melee and ranged as well. Their ult form is melee. Their human form is ranged. And I think it would be still partially human. Same with Nidalee. Who is female melee? Female melee. Female melee. Gwen wouldn't be before 2017. Yeah. She'd be before or after. I was like, oh, Alawi, but no. Because that would be the human. And after. Rek'Sai? Rek'Sai's a jungler. Anivia. Not melee. Belveth after 2017. Ice Queen on board. Sejuani. But then they would still be human. Well, they'd be Iceborn. But she's a jungler. She's still a jungler. Malphite is male. Unfortunately. Melee. Blitzcrank would be male. Poppy? Poppy would be possibly a top. Would be female, top, Yordle, mana, melee, Bandle City before 2017. I think Poppy. Let's see. It is going to narrow some stuff down. I am confused. I am confused. Are there non-binary League of Legends characters? I don't think Blitz is male or female. I have no idea. Hi, Chaotic Saucer. Welcome in. 35 stream streak. What's the twink with 20 spells? Hui. But Hui is after 2017. They are a support or a top. I am so confused. I gotta bring up a champion list. Unless it's like not female or male. Bard? I always thought Bard was male, but maybe Bard has no gender. Because they could be a support. He would be Runeterra. Oh, no, he's before 2017. But I don't know if he's before 2010. I don't think he's before 2010. He would have been before 2017. I I feel like Bard could be a possibility. Yeah, not before 2010. Yeah, I didn't think so. Who we looking at? For 2010. And support or top was right. But not both. He's male anyways. I guess Bard or Blitzcrank? Rammus would be jungle. All right. All right. You try Blitzcrank? Cause he robot? Other. Robot is other. There you go. You got the Blitzcrank. I was wrong. Always thought Blitzcrank was male. Quote. Fear my sting. Skarner. That's his ultimate. Wait, listen, what?
Fear my sting.
There it is. Fear my sting. He's my pocket support pick. Skarner or or Blitzcrank? I feel like both could be a pocket support pick. Yeah, that one was an easy one because that's what you hear when you're in trouble. I don't play Skarner, but I know that one. Is that? Oh, that's pretty easy. That one's pretty easy. I don't know which one that is, though. Moonfall. Isn't that their ult? I don't know, because Diana's been changed also so many times. I've never played Diana. Moonfall. Yeah, it is the ult. Okay. Whew. Phew. Emoji time. We're doing real good on these. That's a robot arm. Jin has a robot arm. Victor also has a robot arm. Oriana is also a robot arm. Blitzcrank is also a robot. I guess let's try Victor first. Although, how updated is this? Because that's old Victor. So how updated do we think this is? Or got to, yeah. Like when you think of old Victor, you think of the robot arm, I feel like, for sure. But I think new Victor, like reworked Victor, isn't as much that, right? So I'm like, what we talking here? I'm like, somebody else has a robot arm, and it's Odyssey Kane is what I'm thinking of. Of course, it's Kane. All right, let's try Victor. Let's try Victor. I think that's a solid choice for old Victor. It's not. Oh, is it just Vi? I guess it's Vi. I wouldn't have thought. I guess, yeah, robot gauntlets. Punch. Splash art. Here we go. Oh, easy. Easy. I know whose booty that is? You can't hide that booty. She thick. She Kiana. And it is the base splash default. Pro player over here, that's me. We did good on that one. We did really good on that one. I feel like they weren't hard ones this week though. We got pretty much like it on the first try for all of them. I think it was just the Poppy one, right? The one we thought was Poppy that turned out to be we nailed in Poppy because I was like, oh, I think that is the only like one that fits here. And then when it came up as not female, I was like, what do you mean? Not male, not female. Well, time to start guessing. The pose is iconic. It is iconic. She's queen. She is the next queen. Bow down before your queen, Kiana. Now for the Pokemon one. Uh-oh. Pokédol. I'm gonna do so bad at the Pokédol ones, though. I don't know Pokemon. I know League of Legends. Today's Pokemon. All right, we're starting with Mew. Well, Mewtwo makes it, I think, harder. Should we get any kind of Lapras? It's not water, not ice, not in the sea. They are blue. And there's an evolution stage 1, way smaller. Poliwhirl. But they're not water. Something that's blue that's not water? I know, not water, that's blue. That's gonna be a tricky one. Nidorino? Are they blue or are they gray? Oddish. But then would Oddish not? Oh, maybe they don't count the greenery. I think an Oddish is a solid guess. I think that is a solid guess. Oh, they do classify blue-green? Because I was like, maybe they don't count as, like, the greenery as a part of Oddish, like the body is blue, you know? They are in grassland, and they aren't poison. I mean, Nidorino could fit as well. Nidorino? Or Nidorina, sorry. Oh, yeah, they are very blue. Nidoran. Because it would be the first stage. You got it! You got it on the second one. Is when it said poison, I was like, okay. It was like partial right with a poison. Okay, blurry card. Let's see it. Oh, I mean. Voltorb. It's gotta be. Oh, look at him. He's just a little guy. Yeah, Nidoran, I guess. Welcome in on though. Pokedex sentence. Okay, this is the one where we get hacked, right? This is the one where it's like, oh, it's a Alolan. Which Pokemon has this description? It loves crossing the sea with people and Pokemon on its back. It understands human speech. Is that not Lapras? Whoa! From earlier. I was like, wait, I'm like, loves crossing the sea with people, Pokemon on its back. I'm like, that's Lapras. I know that Pokedex entry. I think it's crazy I guessed Lapras for the first one. All right, Silhouette. Who's that Pokemon? Kingler or is it Krabby? Krabby is smaller. I think it's Krabby because it's only got 2 points, right? Kingler has more points? Yeah. Krabby. The Krabby Patty. Hey, we did it. I'm shocked. We did better than I was expecting on the Pokemon one. We didn't get hecked by an Alolan entry Pokedex for a 151 character. Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon in decades. Instantly recognized. I know Pokemon. I know 151 Pokemon. That's about it. I had my, you guys know the handbook, right? Pokemon 151 handbook. Oh, not shopping. Well, that's the one. But I don't want to buy it. That's the one. I had this handbook. I had that handbook. I read the heck out of this bad boy. How many times I read this bad boy? I would love to have this back again. I don't know how much they are, but this would be very nostalgic to go through and look through again. I memorized the Diamond and Pearl handbook. Oh, I believe it. I believe it 100%. Wait, I had this? Yeah, right? You knew what I was talking about. It's a good handbook, man. No idea what happened to mine. I don't know what happened to mine either. Probably garage sale. I think that's where most things go. It would just be very nostalgic, I think, to flip through again and read the entries again. But I'm sure they are probably pretty expensive. Mine's back home in the family library. Oh my god, that's awesome. You can go back and look at it, Fake. Guys, you got to send me a picture from the inside. Be like a blast from the past. I would love to see it. It's all the way in the Philippines, though. Well, that's a long trip for a picture. It's a real long trip for a picture. Won't be going back for a year or two. No worries. Well, if you think of it, I'll be waiting. Whenever you do make it back. Is this what it like looked like in the I think this is like one of the newer ones, right? I don't think this is what it looked like. Is this what it looked like on the inside? This looks more right. Maybe not. Yeah, I swear I remember it differently too. This looks too new. Oh! This looks more right. This looks very 90s. Yeah, this looks right. For sure. Something like this. I was like, this is too fancy. This looks too good for what it probably was. It was very cool, though. All right, well, back over here. Yeah. Less white, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. I was like, the graphics are too fancy. We don't got that kind of like digital art photoshopping skills at that age. Yeah, helps it's the original 150. The only ones I know, same stuff. I'm like, once, I mean, I know a little bit of the second generation. Third generation, I think I skipped. I didn't get that one at all. Fourth, I skipped. And then is fifth black and white? I think I got a little bit back into that one. And then X and Y was after that, right? 6? 7? I don't know. 7, 8. And then 9, I guess, was Violet, right? I don't know 6 and 7. No, 6. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Be ashamed. Better not be a 6. No! Get it out of here. Get it out. Get it out. Spam the chat. What was I even saying though? Yeah, I don't think I did the 6th generation or the 7th generation. And then I did the Violet one, so I did 8th. No, you can't spam it out with 6 and 7s. Blazes out. But yeah, so I feel like I have these like 2 big gaps in my Pokemon knowledge. Early on, and then one a little more recently. And then now I know a little bit more again. I grow tired of Pokemon, and then I skip it for a couple generations, and then I jump back in, apparently. That's where I'm at. Pearl and Behind, I'm 100% solid on. Yeah. I know the second one, second generation, pretty good as well. Right down to the different gender forms. I'm probably not that knowledgeable. I like, again, just the 151. Because again, probably because of the handbook. I read that thing so many times. But Bisky, welcome in. We're actually probably going to be wrapping up here soon, too. Oh, here, I'll show, too. I got, since I have the camera running, I got cards from Name, and they got cute cats on them. For Lily birthday, so I'm saving them for the birthday. But look at the cute kitties. Aren't they cute? For birthday. So we'll definitely save that for birthday stream and open them up. For sure. I'm gonna have, my birthday stream might be very delayed. Because I have Otafest for 15th, 16th, 17th. And then I'm back for 1 week. And then I go to Riftbound for the... What days are those? For the 29th, 30th, and 31st. So there is technically a Saturday between those 2 weeks that we could do a birthday on. But it means that I'm going to have no time to prep anything for a birthday. So I don't know if it would be better to do something when I come back from Riftbound, because then we could do something like fun, you know? Talk about the booth stuff, talk about the Riftbound stuff, maybe open some Riftbound stuff that I get, show off, talk about everything. That might be a better like birthday stream. And then I can plan a little bit more and think of some things to do together for a special birthday stream. Yeah, no need to rush it. It might just be a very delayed. We will do a birthday party at Otafest, though. I'm still planning. If anybody is going to Otafest, I'll arrange like some kind of dinner event or cafe meet or something like that for any Foxfires that are going. I'll do a little birthday dinner thing or something. Or cafe meet. Like I said, it might not be a dinner or something, but yeah. Yeah, I remember the best birthday stream was the one where you had time to relax, 100%. Well, like, it's just, like, fun to do something, like, unique or special, too, right? And I would like to plan for something fun to do with you guys. But my brain has just been, like, laser focused on Otafest. I gotta get through Otafest, and then we can go. So. But yeah, I do have to wrap up here, unfortunately, for stream. Like I said, it was going to be a really short stream because I still have to go to the store to buy some stuff for Otafest and then go back to finishing a booth because I have deadlines to make. But I'm hoping Saturday morning we could still do something fun. Maybe we'll actually play some kind of game because I haven't played any games for a while, or we'll do art. Actually, we might end up just doing art. Maybe we'll draw a free run. I would like to play some games, but I have no time for games. I have no time for fun and games. I got stuff to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, we're definitely having the lesson. Yeah, wait. I totally forgot. We're definitely doing art. I just keep forgetting that Saturday is art day now. Yeah, we will have the lesson. And then I have some Riftbound to do as well, because the pre-release stuff is coming out for Riftbound, so I have a couple of days set aside for that as well, too. I have a friend that's going to go over some of the cards with me late tonight. I was like, I appreciate it because the event is on Saturday, and I have looked at 0 cards for it. I'm like, I know nothing, and I would like to go in being a little bit prepared on Saturday. So yeah, I have a pre-rift on Saturday, and when is it? That's the first one. Where's my schedule here? What does my schedule look like? Big yawn. I have one on Saturday, then I have one on Sunday, and then I have one on Monday, and then I have one on Thursday. I have HVAC people here on Tuesday, and I have an eye appointment on Tuesday. It's a little chaotic. My schedule is full. It is full, packed to the brim. But yeah, we gotta still have some Foxfire time in there. But yeah, we'll do some art on Saturday for sure. So we'll definitely do our lesson, and then maybe we'll work on making a free run to match with the fern and the Stark. Wait, I haven't shown you guys the fern yet in person. Before I go, let me show that quick. Because they turned out so good. They turned out so cute. They turned out so cute. So we got some Starks and some ferns. I think I have 6 of each. Yeah, so we have Stark and fern. Yeah, let me put me to the side so we got more space. They're so cute, right? I really love how they turned out. What did you do to get it to turn out right? So the problem that I was having with it, yeah, they're super clean. They turned out really good. The problem I ended up having was when I was sublimating, because I put that, remember we put that coating on the top of it, I changed 2 things. I did a small coat with a brush. Instead of spraying it, it comes in a spray bottle, but when I sprayed it, it kind of like speckled it everywhere. So instead, I took a paintbrush and I painted the coating onto the thing. And what I was having was problems with ghosting, essentially. Like I was losing a lot of the detail, and it was because I wasn't pre-pressing. So what was happening is the liquid from the coating was evaporating and causing like a gas essentially underneath, and it wasn't letting the ink properly set into the board. So when I pressed it before putting the image on, and that was just to like completely dry it out, get rid of all the water, evaporate everything from that coating first, then put the image on and press it again. And it worked perfectly. So they look really nice and crisp. And look at that gold foil. They've take me a long time to make, unfortunately, because the border as well, what do you call that? The tape, I guess, the gold trim that goes around it kept peeling off or like lifting up. But we bought that little tiny iron. So what I did was I took the little tiny iron and I just zooped all the way around all the tape, and it just remelted that glue right down into the frame, and they are holding nicely now. So the little tiny iron was worth it. It paid off. So, but yeah, they look really good with that like gold on there. They are flashy. So I have 6 ferns. 6 ferns. And there might be 7 Starks in this because of our original Stark. But One of them, the print came off a little bit, and you can see some ghosting there of his hair kind of on his face. So that one might just be mine. That one will be mine. But yeah, so no more 6-7s. That's it. I'm out. I'm ending stream. You did this. You did this with your 6-7s. But yeah, I will be finished up because yeah, I gotta run to the store because I need milk and I need to get some booth stuff and they close at 7, so I gotta go. Yeah, I'm glad I figured it out too because they look really good. Like I said, I want to make more of those. Like those are the only ones of those things that I have and I want to make more of them. So that's why I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of other stuff so that I can get those done to go to Otafest with. So I want to make more. I want to do a free run one with a Chew and maybe a Himmel doing like a Ikemen pose. Ikemen. I don't know. But also a nya 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 and a gone as well. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Again, sorry it's short. I feel like all the streams have been really short recently. But we're almost here. We got 2 weeks left until Otafest. So I'm just in the final con crunch steps right now. And yeah, we'll get to it. I could see. I don't think I'll raid unless there's like Aqua or somebody on. Oh, Aqua's on. I'll go dump you guys at the Hosteroid night. Because I was like, I'm going to basically raid and run, so I want to make sure it's like a friend that I know. So, yeah, and get through these weeks of work and then vacation time, exactly. Riftbound is going to be a lot of fun. That'll be my little relax weekend kind of afterwards. It's going to be a busy weekend still, but it'll be a little bit more relaxing and less work and drawing and stuff like that. So that'll be nice. But yeah, let's get a raid over to the Hosteroid. Just do Foxfire raid with our raid emote. Foxfire raid. Ta-da! And yeah, get that up. How long is your pillbox open till? I think I have it until end of June. I will double check, but it's basically gonna be done real soon. Real soon. There we go, I got it too. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on Saturday for some art lessons and probably drawing free run little board like I just showed you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is for you. Nya nya, nya nya, for name. Thank you, Blaze. I hope it's a good one. If you're off to bed, sweet dreams to you. Otherwise, let's go give the Hosteroid some good old Foxfire love and support. Oh yeah, thank you. If you're new here, go check out the Discord or the Patreon. Or maybe you've been here for a long time and you've never gone into the Discord before. Go check it out. Go check it out. Give it a hello. Give it a lurk. Test the waters. All right. Thank you again, Foxfire. Bye-bye. Wait, where's my button?